Alright, guys, welcome back to the 100 Days Fitness Blueprint. Welcome back to the 100 Days Fitness Blueprint. Yesterday, we looked at some common fitness myths, and we actually debunked them. So today we're proceeding. All right, so today we are proceeding as we continue on this 100 days fitness journey. If you are new to this channel, this is Moses, fitness master, of a fitness coach with 7 years plus of fitness training experience. As I've been a fitness coach for 7 years plus. So if you're new to this channel, that's everything we'll talk about here is fitness journey, how you can start, make fitness a lifestyle, and most importantly, do fitness as natural as possible. Do fitness with little or no additional drugs or supplement that will cause you negative implication in the future. So we do fitness with just your workout as well as healthy meal or healthy diet rather. That's what we encourage about fitness. And not just only that, we also see how humans can actually do fitness and make it a lifelong goal or a lifelong project. So you can do well to what? To subscribe to our channel, or both on YouTube, on TikTok, on X, on Instagram, and on Facebook. So today is the 16th. Today is the 16th. So we're looking at the importance of sleep in fitness. So let's get started. You see, sleep is essential for physical recovery, mental clarity, and overall well-being. It directs it directs the directs impacts it directly impacts performance, recovery, and fitness progress. Now, if you do have a car or you have a power generating plant, you sorry, today is the 17th, not the 16th rather. It was yesterday that was the 16th. Today is the 17th. So if you have a power generating plant and that power plant is designed in such a way that it works, after some time you have to turn it off for it to recover itself. Maybe you change its oil, and stuffs like that. Change its oil, add water to it for it to work, for it to recover itself. So why are you doing all this? You're doing all this because you want this power generating set. You want this power generating set to what? To perform to the best of its maximum. So it's the reason why you are doing that. However, if you do not do this on the long run or within a very short time, this power generating plant will what? It will crash. And when it will crash, it will not be a good thing. What you are expecting it to do, its goal would have been what? Would have been defeated, because what it needed to actually perform its task, you didn't give to it. You understand? So let's look at the benefits of sleep now. Now, I just talked about the role of sleep, that sleep is essential for physical recovery, for mental clarity, as well as overall well being. It impacts performance, recovery, as well as fitness progress. And the next thing is benefit of sleep. Now, muscle recovery and growth. Now, during deep sleep, the body releases a growth hormone which repairs tissues and builds muscles. Now, what does this mean? This means that it is when your body is at sleep that within itself it releases a growth hormone which repairs tissues as well as build muscles. Now, this is the common reason why you see that people who sleeps a lot, they get fat. Now, what is happening to them is not that it's not their muscles that are that is making them fat uh or anything. Now, the difference between these people gets fat because they sleep excessively versus somebody who is into fitness and workout. What the difference between these two is that person is into maybe gross inactivity. That's one. Then two, that person who sleeps a lot, apart from gross inactivity, it's most likely that person will eat a lot of food, so his or her body has a lot of time to repair any little damage that the his body tissues will actually uh, have sustained by the virtue of the time he or she was awake. Then to improve performance, these are the benefits of sleep now. Improve performance. You see, adequate sleep enhances enhances strength, it enhances endurance, it enhances coordination during workout. Now, why is that it enhances strength, endurance, and coordination during workout? Now, you discover that if you slept and you woke up, you discover that you seems to feel very energized in a kind of in a unique way. The way you feel energized, especially let's use early morning for a case study. When you wake up early in the morning, you feel like more than 100% energized. You are full of energy, you are full of life. You want to do almost everything without stress. That's the way the body is actually what is designed. Whenever it undergoes a thorough rest period, which sleep inclusive, it tends to what? To regain strength, endurance, alongside coordination. And number three, energy restoration. Sleep replenishes energy stores, helping you stay active and motivated. Then number four, supports weight management. Regulates sleep helps regulate hunger hormones. That's ghrelin and leptin. These are the two hormones that actually responsible for hunger. It reduces reducing craving and overeating. Now, I gave an instance that whenever you are asleep, your body do not tend to use uh, uh, enough energy. Hence, eating a very heavy quantity of food before going to sleep is like waste of that particular food at that moment, and it is uncalled for. Hence, you should consider very light food when it's time for it's almost bedtime. So these two hormone now, it's like they are being shut down when you sleep. So that's what is there. Come in, just give me a minute. Let me respond to something. Okay, so let's continue. Now, during this process of your sleep, those two hormone they are shut down, or they are meant to be inactive. Your body actually sends them to become inactive. Hence, you do not crave for anything, neither do you what overeat. Then number five, sleep actually boosts mental energy, or mental focus rather, by improving concentration, reaction time, and motivation for consistent workout. Six, sleep also helps reduce with your risk. It reduces risk of injury by enhancing coordination and alertness, minimizing mistakes that can what lead to injury. Now, a common question: how much of sleep does everyone actually what need? Now, for adults, 7 to 8 hours is actually ideal every night, while for athletes or individuals in intense training may require more than this to aid what better and quick recovery. So this is what you must actually understand. There is a benchmark depending on your activity level. So depending on your activity level, this will actually be what will determine your sleep duration, or how much of sleep that you need. Now, there are some tips for you to sleep, for better sleep. Now, create a routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time daily. That means your body should have a particular timetable it has formed for itself, that maybe at around 9 p.m. you're already on your bed. If it's 12 a.m. that maybe, let's assume, maybe you work into late night and you have this tendency that you wake up late. Your body should what graduate should understand that particular timetable. Then number two, limit screen time. Now, majority of us, we tend to always be on our phone. Now, the one of the big factor that can actually make you have a quality sleep or to have qualitative sleep is to reduce your screen time to at least 1 to 2 hours before your bedtime or before going to bed. This will actually what helps or drastically improve your sleep quality. Then aside of that, whenever you are on your bed, hmm, let's assume you are now lying down on the bed. That's not the time for you to be pressing phone. If you're on your bed, 5 to 10 minutes, you are not sleeping and you are pressing phone, just get up from that your bed, and go to a different room, to be pressing that your phone. Don't lie down on anywhere if you want to sit down, because by the time you are lying down on that your bed and you are pressing that phone, over time your brain gradually to understand that that particular position, that it is not it is a position that you always take when you want to what press your phone. So the human body actually what it learns from our behavior. So when you do that, your body will now understand that, oh, the bed is for sleep and not for pressing phone. This word, because you've actually helped it to understand itself better. Then still under tips for better sleep, optimize environment, keep your room dark, cool and quiet. What does this mean? If you want to sleep at night, it's not you should not use your light bulb should not be very bright colors. It should be colors that little bit dim, to reduce its effect on your eyes and make you have qualitative sleep. Now, if you are the type who sleeps with uh, very shining bulb or very bright light, discover that maybe, let's assume, maybe there was power outage as at the time you slept, but your lights were on. You discover that maybe in the middle of the night, power was restored. Discover that in a very short while, the tendency that you wake up because of that very bright light is high. Why? Because it has intercepted your sleep. So based on that interception, your eyes are now finding it difficult to process you sleeping, and they are now sending message to your brain that something is here. It needs to what? It's like it needs attention. So your eyes send some signals to your brain, and your brain responds, while trying to cover the eye as much as possible. Over time, it has no other option rather than what opening the eyes for you to attend to whatever that was there. So it now sees the light as a danger at a particular time. Hence, the need it to what? It will send you to sleep. Then another thing again is avoid stimulants, limit caffeine and heavy meals close to bedtime. Now, one of these a very big topic. Now, if you are the type who do a lot of caffeine or who take caffeinated products, there are very high chances that you have a lot of challenges with sleep. Yes, because caffeine actually what reduces your heart rate, and with it increasing your heart rate, that pushes your heart rate up. This will actually increase blood pressure, and with blood pressure being increased, it means that your level of being active and being wide awake and be alert is high. So it's the reason why, if you take any of all these, there is high tendency that even if you sleep and try to force yourself, you close your eyes as tight as possible, it's most likely that sleep would not come. Then for the heavy meals, A heavy meal is that, the reason why you should avoid it before bedtime is that it actually what it reduce the level of quality of sleep that you're supposed to have. Now, how is it that it does that? Because your body will be struggling with digesting those food, and it's also struggling to give you uh they release sleep hormones that will make you have good and quality sleep. So it's the reason why you should what avoid heavy meals whenever you are close to bedtime. Then prioritize sleep to ensure optimal recovery, better fitness outcome, and overall health improvement. So these are what sleep actually does to you. So that's for all for the 16. Sorry, that's all for day 17. So now we're proceeding to day 18. If you have any question, you can, drop in the comment section how you sleep. If you have any challenge with sleep time, uh, let's look at it together. So that's all for the 17. I'll talk to you tomorrow, which is the 18. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. This is the 18. The 18, we're looking at, dynamic and static stretching. I've talked about stretching. Let's look at what stretching means. What is stretching, or you've been hearing about stretching, and most likely you've heard of the concept dynamic stretching and static stretching. What are the two? What do they mean? Now, I'll start with dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching is active movements that take joints and muscles through their full range of motion. And what's its purpose? Its purpose is to warm up the body, increase blood flow, prepares muscle for activity. And when should you use dynamic stretching? For instance, before workout or physical activity, this will enhance performance as well as reduce the risk of injury. These are the time that you should use uh, dynamic stretching. Examples of these are, arms circles, walking lunges, high knees, leg swings. This is another example of of dynamic stretches. You understand? So that's another example of dynamic stretches. Then let's now go for static stretches. Now, static stretches, like the name implies, static. Now, it means holding a stretch position for an extended period of time, which is usually between maybe 10 seconds to maximum 60 seconds without movement. Remember the word static stretching or stretches. It, whenever you are doing that, it must mean that without movement. For instance, this is a good example of what? Of static stretching. I can hold this for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 40, 50 seconds without me moving that part or any other part of the body. What's its purpose? Its purpose is to improve flexibility, release muscle tension, as well as aid relaxation. Now, earlier, the one the dynamic stretching we just talked about, we said that it warms up the body. It warms up the body, and it should usually be done before what? Before workout. So this one now, when should we do it? Now, static stretches ought to be done after workouts or during cool down. Now, in most cases, we usually refer to this cool down. We usually refer it as warm down to promote recovery and reduce muscle stiffness. Now, why is it that you do this? Now, whenever your body engages in intense activity, there's high tendency that your muscle will become stiff because they've contracted over time, and even if they relax or they are now returning back to their normal state, there is high tendency that they might not be able to what return to their original state fully. Hence the reason why some level of stiffness might what occur. Now, example of hamstring stretch is examples of dynamic stretch. Static stretch is hamstring stretch. 2 is sit forward hold. Then 3 tricep stretch, which is what I just gave now. This your tricep stretch. Then seated forward fold. Now, seated forward fold now means you're sitting on the floor. Sit on the floor with your leg fully stretched out. Then you bring your head down to touch your knee while your hands is still beside your legs. So that's what seated forward fold. That's what it means. So what are the key difference? I believe you must have known some of the key difference, but you know, let's still do some justice to it. Let's still do some justice to some of the key difference. One, I think the easiest way of knowing this too is lies in their name. Lies in their name. Dynamic. Dynamic means to to be mobile or from one place to the other. Now, dynamic stretching is performed with movement. It prepares muscles for action and is best for warm-up exercise or to prepare your body to kickstart your body's process for workout. Therefore, static stretching is done in a particular position or held in a fixed position. You hold any part of the body in a fixed position. Then 2, it helps the another difference now is that it helps muscles relax and recover. So while the other one prepares muscle for action, this one helps muscle relax and recover. Then while your dynamic stretching is best for warm up, your static stretching is best for For warm down or cool down rather. So those are the three main differences between dynamic stretching and static stretching. Now, incorporating both types of stretches into your fitness routine will actually what will help you optimize your performance, flexibility, as well as recovery. So that's where we draw the curtain for today, being day 18. If you have any question, you can just drop it on the comment section, and I'll do it to attend to it, do justice to it, and if you are also not doing it, if you're also not doing stretches, ensure start making it a point of duty today to start kicking out or starting your workout with stretches and ending it with stretches. To make you have best of performance, flexibility, as well as recovery. So that's all for the 18. So welcome back to day 19. Day 19 says how to set a weekly workout plan. How to set a weekly workout plan. How do you set a weekly workout plan? All right. How do you set a weekly workout plan? Now, the first thing is you define your goal. What is your goal? Your goal is it weight loss? Is it muscle gain? Is it overall fitness? These are the three examples of goal that you can have. Now, for weight loss, you need to focus on calorie burning activities like cardio and strength training. These are the kind of uh, program that your workout should be focused on to set your weekly workout plan. You understand? Therefore, muscle gain, you need to emphasize on resistance training and progressive overload. That's the easiest way I can, explain it. Focus on resistance training and progressive overload. That means if you are using 10 kg to do whatever program today, before the week runs out, you should know that you should be able to tell when you have now overgrown that particular that 10 kg, and you you take it to maybe that 12 kg or 15 kg, and depending on how your body is responding to your load adaptation, then you take it to 20 kg and so on and so forth. Then, so for overall fitness, which include this should include balance of strength, cardio, and what flexibility exercises. These are sort of people who just want to maintain their overall fitness. They are not necessarily in fitness for weight loss, nor in fitness for muscle gain. They just want to have body's overall fitness. So, planning workout types. How do you plan your workout type? Now, for strength training, 2 to 4 days per week is actually ideal. That means 2 to 4 days of workout per week is actually a perfect combination, or a perfect fit, or a perfect match with examples of workout in your routine, which should include squats, bench press, deadlifts, overhead shoulder press, pull ups. All of those are a good combination that you should engage in your in your strength training for the 2 to 4 days in a week. Then for those who are in cardio, for those who are in cardio, 2 to 3 days per week is actually ideal, with workouts such as running, cycling, maybe jogging. Now, jogging and running, these two can, they are close, but to some extent they are not the same thing, because there's a slight difference. So, running, cycling, jogging, swimming, and just like that. That's another perfect combination. Then, for those who workout types, flexibility and mobility, that's exercise that will give you this. Yoga and stretchings, and this can be between this should be within 1 to 2 days of the week. Yoga and stretching, this will actually help you uh, achieve such faster. Then when you are planning your workout, having your workout plan, you should also plan a recovery time for it. And your recovery time be? There's active recovery now. Is one day. That day when whether you go to the gym or you do not go to the gym, whether you are working out at home or you're not working out at home, you need to focus on what you'll be focusing on that day is just light walking. That is, you are not walking in haste, you're walking at a very reduced pace. Then you can also add stretching to the workout of that particular day. So that's what you should actually do at this particular time. Then let's just give, now that we've mentioned all this, uh, let's give a mini caricature or a mini sample of how our workout, uh, the muscle groups, how we'll design our muscle group to work. Now, I said earlier, or structure your week in the sense that you should have group of muscles that you're working on every day. Now, for instance, we can have Monday as upper body strength. Then Tuesday is cardio, e.g., high intensity exercise or steady state. Then Wednesday is lower body strength. Thursday is mobility and stretching. Then Friday, full body strength. Then Saturday is cardio or active recovery. Then Sunday can just be rest and light stretching. So this is just a sample of how your structure of the muscle group that you are targeting for the week is just a sample of how it can look like. Then next is schedule your rest and recovery. Number 4, schedule your rest and recovery. Now, includes at least 1 to 2 days to allow your muscles repair and prevent overtraining. Number 5, balance intensity. Alternate high intensity and low intensity days to avoid burnout. Now, what does this mean? Let's assume that maybe on Monday you did a high intensity workout. Your Tuesday workout should not be a high intensity workout, even if it's another group of muscles that you are training or you are working on. You should not high intensity day should not be succeeded by another high intensity day. Should be high intensity, low intensity, high intensity, low intensity to avoid burnout. Then number 6, track and adjust. You see, monitor progress and adjust your plan as needed based on results and energy levels. Now, if you discover, let's assume that maybe you be very busy in the next 2 weeks, you can adjust your workout plan to just be maybe no much high intensity. You can just focus them on mini strength or mid strength training. Reduce the reps or the sets, and just focus on some few group of muscles that are very necessary. And with that, you'll be able to have reserved energy to attend to other pressing needs that you have to attend to. So this and that thing that you must actually put into consideration. A well-rounded weekly workout plan will actually help you stay consistent and help you meet your fitness goal and maintain a balanced lifestyle. So guys, as usual, if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. And that's where we'll draw the curtain for today, day 19. Ensure you follow us on all our channel, on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, as well as on X. Do have to follow us at Moses the Fitness Master. So I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 20. Okay, so welcome back. This is day 20. Today we're focusing on motivation, staying committed to your fitness goal. Now, how do you stay committed to your fitness goal? Now, the first thing you can do to stay committed to fitness goal is to set clear goals. Now, when you set clear goals, one of the main things associated with setting, clear goals is that it's actually easy you know, it will be easy for you to what to achieve it. Now, why is it that it will be easy for you to achieve it? Because the reason why it will be easy for you to achieve it is that it's specific, it's measurable, and it's realistic. Now, I talked about during day one and day two, I talked about setting smart goals. And I said one of the feature of every goal uh, to make it an easily achievable goal is that it should be smart. Smart means specific, measurable, realistic, time bound. So your goal should be what? Should be very what? Realistic goal. Don't set goals that you will not be able to, that's not achievable or that's not realistic. For instance, you are somebody who started a workout, who want to start uh, a workout session. You've never done workout and you're starting with weight loss. Then the next thing you aim for 20, lose 10 kg in a month. It's too much. It's too much for a start because your body does not know anything about workout, and you on your own you also may not actually know anything about workout when with due to experience you may likely not know anything about workout. So what will be better for you at that time is to look for a way to set a goal. Maybe you can even put your goal at 2 kg in a month. Yes, you can tell yourself that I want to lose 2 kg of weight in a month, and it's what? It's realistic. And just do that. When you do all this, then you break it down into smaller milestone that can what? That can you can easily track. What's the smaller milestone that you can easily track? Is that at the end of every week, I will be checking my weight to know if I'm actually what? Making progress or not. Now, break your goals into smaller milestones to help you track it with ease. You tell yourself that maybe today I'll walk maybe 5 kilometers, and that 5 kilometers I will ensure that I'll run 5 kilometers rather in a duration of that 30 minutes or 45 minutes. You understand? So that's how you can actually what make your goals to be what very clear. They should not be ambiguous. Then number two, create a routine. Schedule workouts at the same time daily to build consistency. That means if you are going to be doing your workouts during morning or morning workout session, just try as much as possible to stay consistent with that. Not maybe today morning, then after 2 days you come in the evening, then after 2 days you go do your workout in the afternoon. You're already scattering your workout routine, and as such your body does not is finding it difficult where it should stay. If it should stay in the morning, or it should stay in the afternoon, or it should stay in the evening. So try as much as possible to treat exercise as a non-negotiable part of your day, especially during the days that you have workout. Then number three, track your progress. Like I said, use a journal app or use photos to monitor improvements in strength, endurance, or body composition. Now, when you use a journal, means you are detailing every of your body parameters, maybe your weight, blood pressure, resting pulse, all of those. You detailing them down before you kickstart. Then maybe at the end, after about 1 or 2 weeks, then you take all these measurements, then you jot it down again, then you write the date on it. After about 2 months, you take your all of these measurements, then you detail them down again to know. You begin to compare and contrast what you've done in 1 week, in 2 months, in 3 months, and just like that, you'll be able to what to know what's happening, if you're making progress or you are not making progress, or you're even stagnant. This will actually what help you a lot. Then another thing, also celebrate small wins to what to stay motivated. That means if you maybe it's just 1 kg that you've lost, at least be happy and be glad with yourself. At least I've lost 1 kg. Now let me tell you something. We coach, there is every high tendency that if maybe we wanted you to lose 2 kg and you lost 1 kg, we won't celebrate that small win with you. Yes. We can say, well, that's can just we are not too serious about, but we are always happy when we see that maybe where we push you to, you are able to achieve more than that. That's when we coaches, fitness coaches, that's when we are usually what we are usually happy. So that's one thing you must actually know. Then number 4, find what you enjoy. Choose activities you love, e.g., dancing, swimming, hiking, to make workout fun. Mix up your routine and avoid boredom. Now, what is that? What does it mean by mix up your routine? Let's assume that maybe today is a workout. Today is your workout day or your high intensity day. Now, do not while you are working. Let me use these two group of muscles. Now, this is biceps coiling. This is biceps coiling. This works on these particular muscles. Now, let's assume that I've done this, or let's assume it's one arm dumbbell that I've actually used. Then after doing this, while I'm resting, I'll be doing this, or I'll be doing this. Now, I hope you know it's not the same muscles that I'm working on. I'm doing two different exercises that targets two different group of muscles, but I can use that as a way of resting. You understand? So this actually what for how you can actually what save time, especially if you have a limited time. How you can save time and avoid boredom during your workout session. Then number 5, build a support system. Exercise with friends, family, or join a fitness community for accountability. Now, one of the quarrel I usually have with my clients is I will tell them that you ate this yesterday. You ate this yesterday. You ate late night. You did this. You did this. And the next thing they will ask is, coach, how did you know? I'll tell them that is the reason why I'm a coach. Is knowledge. Is knowledge. Is knowledge and experience. So you can actually know things with ease. So when you build a support system, it actually makes you, to be accountable to somebody. This person can actually ask you questions, and you know where you are, falling short, and how you can actually make necessary adjustment. Then share your goal with others to stay motivated and stay encouraged. So let's assume your coach now, your fitness coach, you can share your goal with him or her. He will actually what tell you that this goal, the timing on it, this goal will be difficult to achieve during using this particular time that you spelled out on this your goal. So he or she will guide you to make it a better realistic time that that particular goal can actually what be achieved. So that's what a support system actually do to you. Then number 6, stay flexible and forgive sleep ups. Now, let me tell you, there are days that you will plan, schedule everything, but you will still miss workout. Now, it is either you miss workout or you get to your workout session, you may not be able to do nothing. Yes, see, life happens. Missing a workout doesn't mean failure. Focusing on progress is the best thing that you can actually do. Yes. the life happens, and based on this, you bound to miss workouts. In fact, not just even workout session, it's workout sessions. You'll be actually not be happy with yourself, but there is nothing that can actually be done. And but the good thing about it, the big good thing that you can actually do is to pick yourself up and move ahead and focus on progress and get back on track and keep your eyes target on your goal. You understand? Then visualize your sources. Imagine how achieving your goal will make you feel. Yes, this will actually what help you to actually what achieve your goal with ease. Use affirmations or reminders to keep your vision alive. What's affirmation? Oh, I want to be. Let's assume that maybe you were 100 kg and you're on weight loss program, and tell yourself, I will be, or I want to be 80 kg or 75 kg by, okay, this December. Okay, but I want to be this by April or by May. You understand? Then next is reward yourself. Treat yourself non-food rewards for reaching milestones like new workout gear or relaxing spa day. Now, when we say reward yourself, we are not saying you should go and eat more food. Just look for a way that you can actually what be happy with yourself, and as a way of reward for the good that you've actually what done for yourself. Look for a way to reward yourself. Now, consistency, a productive mindset, and a supportive plan will actually what help you stay committed to your what to your fitness journey. Yes, these are the main things that can actually what make you stay uh, uh, committed to your fitness journey. Consistent, positive mindset, and a supportive plan. Consistency, positive mindset, supportive plan. Consistency, you are always showing up. Let's assume you missed a session or two. You don't allow that weigh you down. You go again. You are positive. That means you're optimistic. Yes. You are certain. You tell yourself that if Mr. A can achieve his goal, I, Mr. B or Mr. C or Miss B or Miss D, I can also what achieve my goal. And a supportive plan, you've drafted your plan, make it supportive. You also what be able to what to achieve your goal as well. So that's what you actually look at in your what in your fitness goal. You understand? So that's all for day 20. As usual, if you have any question that you want to ask, can drop it in the comment section, or you can send me a private message, and I will attend to that as soon as possible. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so welcome back to day 21. Today we're looking at workout equipment for home and gym. Now, your fitness journey is most likely going to be either home or gym. Those are the two main places that you'll be doing your workout. So these are two main places whereby you'll be doing your workout, either home or gym. So let's look at some of the essential home workout equipment. We have dumbbells, which is great for strength training, e.g., for bicep curls, for squats. Then we have resistance bands, which is great for strength, flexibility, as well as mobility exercises. Then we call it have yoga mat, which is essential for floor exercises, for stretching, as well as yoga. We equally have kettlebells, which is good for dynamic movements like swing, press, as well as squats. Pull-up bar is also not excluded. Pull-up bar is good, is ideal for upper body and your core strength. That's what pull-up bar specifically helps you achieve. Then stability ball, which is the last on this list, it improves your core strength and also improves your balance. Then number 2 is advanced home equipment. Advanced home equipment. Now the first I just listed are just the basic or the elementary that you should have for home workout. Then the advanced home equipment is your adjustable bench. It adds versatility for presses, for rows, and step ups. Adjustable bench can be either bench press for normal chest bench press, or for sit ups, and for step ups. Then the next is barbell and weight plates for compounds barbell. That's normal barbell, then with weight plates added to it. It's good for compounds workout like squats and deadlifts. Then on this list we also have treadmill or stationary bike or stationary bicycles, popularly known as bicycle ergometers. These are cardio machines for endurance endurance training. So these are just for home. Let's now proceed to essential gym equipment now. Remember that this particular day 21 is equipment for home and for gym workout. Now, under essentials for gym equipment, we have free weights. Under there, we have dumbbells, we have barbells, kettlebells. All of these are for strength training. Then weight machines. Now, these are a kind of various category or various types of weight machines that target specific muscles safely. E.g., multi-station gym machine is on that category. The Smith machine is on that category. The Smith machine is on that category. Bench press is on that. Not bench press. Leg press is on this category as well. Then the third is cable machines, offer adjustable resistance for diverse exercises. Then cardio machines such as treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, and bikes for cardiovascular fitness. Then the last and not the least on this list is squat rack, which is good for barbell squats, for presses, and for pull-ups. Yes, these are the main purpose or the main things that actually squat rack actually does. Then we'll proceed further now. We'll look at choosing equipment based on your goal. Now, is it every equipment you need? No. That means if it's not every equipment you need, that means you should not be going to the gym and be climbing on every equipment every day you go to the gym. In fact, based on your goal, there are some machines that you do not have any relationship with, or maybe if at all you go there, just maybe to admire it, or just maybe do a one or two just to have it experience, not necessarily because you need them for anything. Just maybe you just want to have this experience for the sake of knowledge, so that when you communicate with others in the future, you tell this person, I've used this equipment, this how it is, stuffs like that. If not, you do not necessarily need them for anything. Then maybe for such you can. So choosing equipment based on goals. Now for weight loss, cable, cardio machines, resistant bands, and kettlebells are the core that you actually need. Then for strength training, you need dumbbells, you need barbells, you need squat racks as well as benches. These are the majority, the center of your training when you're into strength training: dumbbells, barbells, squat rack, as well as benches. Then flexibility and core, you focus on using yoga mats, stability balls, as well as foam rollers. If you are working on flexibility and core, these are the list of equipment that you need based on the goal that you actually were trying to achieve. So here are some few tips for beginners. For beginners, start with a minimal equipment at home and progress as needed. Start with minimal equipment at home and progress as needed. Now, especially if your workout is going to be done at home, start with minimal equipment and progress as the need arises. Then learn proper technique with lighter weights before advancing. You see, majority of the injuries that people actually sustain in gym associated with weight or machines is as a result of proper body proper postural technique, or proper body positioning technique during the during them doing a particular exercise regimen or doing a particular exercise program. It is poor postural this thing that actually leads to them having such kind of injury. So learn proper technique with lighter weights. When you can do it with lighter weights, then when you are progressing, you will know that this particular weight, no, it seems too heavy because I'm not being able to do it properly now. So it seems too what? It seems too heavy. And you actually have that result over time. So having the right equipment tailored to your fitness goal ensures effective workout and consistent progress. So that means if this particular machine is targeted to your leg, that means your lower body will actually have its results within a particular period of time. Your result will start coming. So that's what you should focus on. So that's all for the day 21. You can tell me in the comment section what's one piece of equipment you are excited to use, and I'll see you tomorrow and catch up. Okay, so welcome to day 22. Today, we're talking about building mental resilience. Building mental resilience in fitness. Now, I think just like I said in day 19, if I'm not mistaken, when I talked about the possibility of you missing workout sessions, and I said it's normal because life happen. Because life happens. Now, simply because life happens, you are bound to have challenges during while working on your what? While working on your goal. So while working on your goal, life happens, and based on that, you're you are most likely going to face the challenges of missing some days and stuffs like that. Now, what's mental resilience? Mental resilience is the ability to stay consistent, overcome challenges, and bounce back from your setbacks in your in your fitness journey. That means resilience is you being able to handle turbulence, being able to handle turbulence and still what come back better, and proceed with the initial journey that you were on before the turbulence happens. That's what the easiest of explanation I can actually give about resilience. Now, I'm deliberate in this channel not to be using complex this thing because of the fact that we all come from various background, people who are very educated, those who are not very, but I just ensure that everyone is carried along on this channel. That's the reason why I try to break things down as easy as possible. So why is mental resilience important in fitness? So why is it the importance in fitness? Why are we talking about resilience? Why can't we talk about any other thing? Okay, now the first is that consistency. That's the reason why it's important. Now, mental resilience actually based on consistency, it helps you stick to your routine even when motivation dips. That means there are days you will not be motivated, but you'll be consistent. Consistency, you go uh, kick, put on your workout attire or your workout apparel, you do your thing. Although you may not be able to achieve as much as you're supposed to achieve on that particular day, let's assume that maybe you're supposed to do 5 different exercise regimen or 5 different exercise program. You might end up doing maybe 2 or 3, but your consistency was still there. Then overcoming plateau, and that reason why resilience is actually what important in fitness. Now, it pushes you to break through performance or weight loss plateau. Now, whether in weight loss or in performance, yes, weight loss or whatever, a point comes whereby it looks as if you are not losing any weight anymore. It will look, you check your weight today is the same thing, check it after like 3 weeks, the same thing, 4 weeks, the same thing, 5 weeks. It just looks as if everywhere has been cut short. No, that's what we call plateau in what? In fitness. It's also applicable to other parts. A situation whereby the body no longer responds to anything that it's receiving. A strong wind of adaptation has actually what setting. So it does not actually what respond anymore. So that's another thing to actually help you break through. Resilience will help you break through this. The next thing is managing setbacks. Now, mental resilience enables you recover from missed workouts, injuries, or slow progress. So let's assume that maybe you had setback as a result of the fact that you missed your workout, you missed injuries, or you are having slow progress. Mental resilience will actually what help you to overcome all this. Then the last on this, on mental resilience, on the importance of mental resilience, is long-term sources. It helps you build a mindset focused on sustainable lifelong fitness habits. Now, I said on this channel that we are not just here telling you about fitness, but fitness to become a lifelong habit. Because your body needs it on a lifelong journey, on a lifelong approach. So it builds a mindset focused on sustainable lifelong habits. Now, it is not the kind of workout that you do while you are young, that you do while you're an adult, or do when you're an elderly, or the age now. So based on this, you kind of, you're guided, and you know what you should start doing at this particular age, what you start doing at this particular age. You understand? So here are some strategies. What are the strategies? Well, strategies for building mental resilience. Number one, setting realistic goals. Break your large fitness goals into smaller and achievable milestones. Then two, embrace challenges. View tough workouts and setback as opportunities to grow stronger. In fact, there are workouts that your coach will give you the first time, and you begin to wonder if your coach was sent from if your coach was sent from hell to come and torment you. Why? Because that's just what it is. Your body is new to that particular endeavor. Hence the reason why that thing is actually what is happening like that. So your coach is not a devil. He's not there to haunt you or witch hunt you. He's just doing his job just to ensure you get the best of results. So you shouldn't be what? You shouldn't be angry at him. You understand? Okay, so embrace challenges, because challenges will come. So you have to embrace it ahead of time. Then three, practice discipline, or practice self-discipline by showing up consistently even when you don't feel like it. I said that there are days that you would not feel like doing your program, you don't feel like going to the gym or whatsoever. They just show up, do one or two. It helps what? Helps you build your consistency. And even when you don't feel like it, maybe external motivation can make your feeling revigorated, and you have a little more external those ears pumping. You say, no, try do something, that can actually what? Help you to practically do something. Then develop a growth mindset by believing in your ability to improve with effort and what? Consistency. Learn from failures as well, reflect on what went wrong, and make adjustment rather than what? Giving up. Now, if I always say that if before you give up on any endeavor, the first question is you should ask yourself is that, why did I start? Why did I start? One. Then two, irrespective of whatever I've committed to this journey, it means that they are all wasted. That's what it means. By the time you give up on any good endeavor that you actually pursuing. When you reflect on this and what went wrong, then you should make adjustment rather than just giving up. Then number 6, stay positive, focus on progress rather than perfection, and celebrate small wins. We can't say this enough. So we'll keep hammering it, keep saying it, and stuffs like that. Stay positive, be optimistic, be optimistic. You know, in my journey as a fitness coach over the years, the people you meet, you begin to wonder, how you begin to ask yourself, how are these people living their life? These people, they are. If I would call them that, they are pessimists. They just say, look at me. They just say, coach, look at me. I'm not making progress. Even while I am the coach, I'm encouraging them, pushing them, telling them that this thing will not happen overnight. They are still telling that I've been doing this. I've reduced my meal portion, stuffs like that. But I'm not seeing any progress. Coach, are you sure I will make progress? These people are just what? They are funny and not that they're funny. They are pessimists. They are not. They just feel negative in every of their, or majority, if not every, of their approach, and it's actually what? It's actually bad for them. So, here are some tools to strengthen your mental resilience. Number one, journal. Journaling will actually help you track your workouts and help you reflect on your progress. Then visualization. Picture yourself succeeding in your fitness journey. Picture yourself succeeding in your fitness journey. That is, you can sit and visualize that. Oh, in this I'll be this, in this I'll be this, in this I'll be this. Stuffs like that. It actually helps a lot. Then mindfulness, practice meditation or deep breathing to stay focused and be calm. Then support system, surround yourself with encouraging people or fitness communities. Okay, support system, encouraging people. Now, you might have heard of the statement that says that if you stay around the barber's shop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get your hair cut for free. You know why? Because in one of my other channel, Deficit Podcast, where we talk about personal development and stuff like that, about growth and rest of them, we usually say that your circle of influence, be your friends or whatsoever, they are either lifting you up or they are pulling you down. There is nothing like neutrality, that the both of you are just neutral to each other. You are not affecting each other negatively or positively. No, no, no. There's nothing as such. Your circle is either pulling you up or they are pulling you down. Whether in relationship, in business, or whatever. No. It's one of two things. It's one of what? It's one of two things. Your circle are either pulling you up or what? They are pulling you up or lifting you up rather, or they are pulling you down. There is no there is no uh there are no two ways about it. It's a one way something. You know, if you are around these people, sooner than later, their influence, of being encouraging people will rub off on you. Recently, one of my clients who, I won't say I mock her. I don't know if the best word I'll use. In fact, she was, think when she started her workout journey, she was about 100 and something. The funny thing is that she's a very young person and she was not tall. So I told her, I said, listen, you have to lose a lot of weight, but I'll be free with you. It will take a while, to take a long time. And this is 2 years down now. She's now 60 something in her weight. So I told her, I said, listen, you lose weight, but you have to do the work. You have to show up. And, you have challenges. Why is that you have challenges? Because that's the reality of what we are doing here. So just have this at the back of your mind, that you have you have challenges. You say, okay, no problem. You know, today, uh, she's weighing 60 something, 60 and some fraction thereabout, and she's happy. At times I'll just look at her, I'll tell her, hope you remember when you were wearing very big t-shirt. She will laugh. You know, here are some things I actually used in, pushing her. I will encourage her and at the same time compel her to do her what? Her fitness, complete her fitness program for that particular day, or complete the number of reps and sets and programs that I actually give to her uh, that particular day. For instance, maybe if she comes, I can ask her, today where are you going to? Are you going to work? Are you going to business? Or how's your today look? How does your today? How's your today? How is it like? What's your schedule like? Maybe after gym, where are you going to? Can say, okay, this. So being that the father, I know a little about her schedule. Maybe the next session as she comes to work out, the first thing I'll collect is her phone, because I know that with the phone, she cannot leave her phone and go home. Or sometimes I'll collect her bag, keep it in my office. I'll, take an inventory of what is in the bag. I give to my assistant, say, keep in the office, keep in my drawer, keep in this drawer, or keep in this file cabinet. I do that. Yes, because I want to ensure that I help this person, that if I leave this person alone, she most likely not going to have a result. So these are some of the ways actually what you know, help this person in achieving her goal. Including my male clients, I also do the same. In fact, my male clients, I'm even at times it look as if I'm a um a bone in their throat. Why? Because I want you to achieve result. It is your result that is my pride. Because if you're coming to my gym and after time you're achieving results, you're things are happening, I don't need adverts. You are the one who do the advert for me for free. I don't need to go do running advert anymore. You are the one who do this advert for me for free. And when people see, you've lost weight, the next thing you say, is that coach at that place? Oh, the coach is doing a wonderful job. He or she's doing a nice job, stuff like that. So if you're a coach, you can also do the same thing. When your clients have good results, they will be the one who will be doing the advertisement for you. You won't be wasting, you won't be spending too much money doing adverts. Rather, it will be your clients who have had results. They will be the one that will be doing these adverts for you. And you just sit and focusing on make developing yourself to render better results for your gym, for yourself, and and other things, and your life as well. So that's what you should focus on. So that's why you surrounding yourself with people who can motivate you, and this is how it can actually help you in overcoming challenges, staying motivated, and achieving lasting success in your fitness journey. This is how support system can actually make it happen. So guys, please like this video. Today is day today is day 22, and as usual, let's try to keep each other motivated. Even as a coach, at times I also need motivation from my students. At times I even tell them, I say, listen, when you come to the gym, in fact, stress me with work, because I also need motivation. It's not only you that need motivation. I also need motivation. So I also read, I listen to podcasts, I listen to, videos from other senior people who are in fitness. This actually helps a way of keeping me to stay afloat in the fitness industry. So as well as usual, do your comments in the drop your comment section. Anything that you're not clear about, or you have, just drop your comments and I will attend to it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Do want to follow and like this video. Thank you. All right, welcome to day 23. Today is we're looking at the basis of HIIT, that's high intensity interval training. What is HIIT? You see, this is a training method that alternates between short bursts of intense activity and period of rest or low intensity exercises. High intensity interval training. Now, what are the key features? Intensity. You focus high effort during work intervals. Intensity must have high effort. That means this person must put in enough high effort during their work, during the work intervals. E.g., you as the coach wants to target your heart rate, or you want to target your heart rate to reach between 80 to 90% maximal heart rate. Now, in most cases, while we are in the laboratory, in exercise physiology, we tend to uh, go not more than 80%. The maximum we usually go for is at most 85%. We don't want to go to 90% because of the way the human heart, any heart that actually goes towards 100, the person is most likely going to collapse on that particular activity. So, and such is what we want to try to avoid. And that collapse may just lead to the person being, you know what I mean? Can just from there pass to the other to the other side. So we don't want that. So it's the reason that we usually target maximum 80 to 85%. And before this, we must have, done a lot of assessment to know that this person's heart is healthy before we actually do this kind of engage him or her on this kind of high intensity burst. Then duration, short workouts, typically between 15 to 30 minutes. These are the key features of high intensity interval training. Its duration is usually 15 to 30 minutes. Its versatility includes cardio, body weight exercises, as well as resistance training. Now, what are the benefits of HIIT or high intensity interval training? One, efficient workout. Now, if you are the type who is working on burning calories, it will burn calories and improve fitness in less time. Then two, increased fat burn. It boosts metabolism and continues calorie burn even after workout. Yes. Or calorie burn post-workout. That means even after you've completed the workout and, your body is still burning calories. And then number three, it improves cardiovascular health such that it strengthens your heart and lungs. Now, whenever you are doing anything that has to do with high intensity, apart from your muscles and your skeletals, the two main organs of the body that they are performing at their utmost is your heart and your lungs. Now, why is that? It's your heart and your lungs that are performing the utmost. Your heart is pumping blood continuously to your muscles to be able to contract effectively, pumping oxygenated blood or blood that contains oxygen and other nutrients for your muscles to actually engage in those activity. While your lungs, on the other hand, is receiving or collecting oxygen from the environment to give to your heart to continue mixing with the blood that is coming from the body that its oxygen has been used up, collecting from the body. Then it mixes it with the oxygen that your lungs have brought to it, mixes it, sends it out. Then this process just this is working, just like that. So these two major actually are being strengthened during HIIT, high intensity interval training. It actually another benefit is that it preserves muscles by focusing on fat loss while maintaining muscle mass. Now, adaptable is suitable for various fitness level and equipment availability. Yes, you must understand that equipment availability is one of the major things that makes it to be suitable. Now, here are some common example or some common format of uh, of high intensity uh, interval training format. We have one, the Tabata format. The Tabata format is 20 seconds walk, 10 seconds rest. 20 seconds walk, 10 seconds rest. And these usually go for about 8 rounds or 8 sets rather. And the total will be 4 minutes. That's one format. Then format 2 is 30-30. That means you do whatever activity you are doing, you do it for 30 seconds and you rest for 30 seconds. That's the 30-30 format. Then format 3 is the 45-15. What's the 45-15? The 45-15 is 45 seconds of walk, then 15 seconds of what? Of rest. Now remember that the first figure is usually the walk, while the second figure is the rest period. Now let's look at some examples of high intensity interval training. Now we're starting with body weight. Now burpees is another example of high intensity interval training. Burpees is a very good example of interval intensity training. 2, jumping jacks. 3, mountain climbers. Then 4, high knees. These are examples of body weight high intensity interval training. Then number 2, cardio high intensity interval training. Example is sprint intervals. 2, cycling. 3, rowing. High sprint intervals, how does it look? You can time yourself and say you're running for 45 seconds. And it's sprint, it's not just normal sprint. That means you should be at your top speed. After 45 seconds, you rest for 15 seconds. Then you go again, just like that. So that's for that. Then cycling, then rowing. Then for strength high intensity interval training include dumbbell thrusters, kettlebell swings, then push-ups. Yes, all of these are examples of high intensity interval training. Then here are some few tips for beginners who want to kickstart a high intensity interval training. You see, you must start with shorter intervals. Yes, start with shorter intervals and lower intensity. Now, because of the fact that we gave the we gave 45, 15, 30, 30. Does not mean that you have to go 30, 30. No, you can do yours and maybe 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, or 15, 5. You understand? Because you are a beginner, so you start with shorter intervals and lower intensity. And in some cases, you might need to rest longer if need be, to recover fully before you continue. So that's one of the tips you must actually know. Then warm up and cool down to prevent injury. Yes, in fact, warm up and cool down, we cannot emphasize on this enough. In fact, when it comes to high intensity interval training, in fact, you even need more warm up and cool down than every other person who does any other kind of exercise or training regimen, because a majority of your muscles are engaged, muscle groups are engaged at the same time. So they all need they need to be set before they start. And after they've completed this cycle, they need to be brought back to their normal state of rest to ensure you do not what have or sustain injury. Now, high intensity interval training is a powerful and a time efficient workout for improving fitness, burning fat, as well as what building endurance. So it's not just this thing; it's efficient and it's very good for what for building endurance. Now, for you can it give yourself this week. Can give yourself a high intensity interval training workout a try this week and let me know. If I can even do it today and let me know. You can do it today, do it tomorrow. Then let me know in the comment section how it felt like and if 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 you need help, we'll give you some help. So let me know in the comment section. As usual, please do what to like this video, subscribe this channel, you know, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, this is just day 23. Tomorrow we'll meet day 24. Bye. All right. Okay, so welcome to day 24, which is meal prepping basics. Meal prepping basics, day 24. Welcome back. This is Moses, the fitness master. Welcome to this channel. This channel will teach people how to make your workout fitness a lifelong process and do fitness to be as easy as possible. Make fitness fun and make fitness easily achievable, both for beginners, newbie, or people who are already in fitness. That's all we do on this channel. So, what is meal prepping? Now, this is the process of planning, preparing, and proportioning meals in advance, and it's designed to save time and maintain a healthy diet. It will actually also help you to stay consistent with your fitness goal. Here are some the benefits of meal prepping. One, it saves time, reducing daily cooking and decision making. Two, it supports healthy eating as well by encouraging portion control and reduces reliance on unhealthy options. Then number three, it's cost effective because it cuts down on dining out and food waste. And it also helps you reach your goal by keeping nutrition aligned with fitness or weight goals. So here are some of the few tips you can do to start meal prepping. One, plan your menu. Choose meals that align with your dietary needs and goals. include a balanced protein, carbs, healthy fats, and carbohydrates. Yes. Why is it that you must choose meals that align with your dietary needs? Now, I said that I gave the definition about what balanced diet looks like some days ago, and I said that the balanced diet for somebody who is diabetic and somebody who is not diabetic, that the balanced diet for these two people can never be the same thing. You understand? So choose meals that align with your dietary needs. Then number two, make a grocery list. Write down ingredients for your planned meals and stick to the list. Prep in batches. That is, cook multiple servings of staples like chicken, rice, quinoa, roasted vegetables at once. It's like preparing multiple food because you want to save time. Portion your meals. Use containers to divide meals into individual portions. And you should know that this portion, this is for breakfast, this is for lunch, this is for dinner. When you do that, you are actually you're saving time. So you know that this is what I will do, this is what I'll do, stuffs like that. Then number five, store properly. Keep meals in airtight containers, refrigerate or freeze based on how soon you eat them. Store properly to avoid damage or spoilage of those meal. Then number four, meal prep tips. Meal prep tips. What are some of the tips that you should know about your meal prepping? Number one, start simple with 2 to 3 recipes for the week. Use versatile ingredients, e.g., grilled chicken, for salads, wraps, or for stir fries. You understand? That's use versatile, use various ingredients. Then label containers with dates to avoid spoilage. And when you label containers, this will avoid spoilage. Now, how will it avoid spoilage? Now, based on how early each of those items are prepared, maybe you can put a date of the preparation or the date you are anticipating to eat or consume them. Put them. So with this, it will prevent you from eating food for a later day at an earlier time. You understand? So it will also avoid the spoilage, or less maybe food that you've prepared for 3 days now, for it not to get bad. You ought to consume it earlier than the one that you are preparing tomorrow. You understand? So instead of you consuming the one you're supposed to consume today, you consume the one for next tomorrow. So that means the one that is supposed to be consumed today now will have pause and be waiting, and that can actually make it go bad. So prep snacks like cut fruits, nuts, or yogurt for easy grab and go options. So there are some prep snacks that you can actually going for, such like fruits, nuts, or yogurt, for what we call easy grab and go. That means you come, you just pick it, and you go. Now, meal prepping simplifies healthy eating, keeping you on track with fitness goal and saves time throughout the week. Now, meal prepping is that you prepare a food in batch. You know that this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. All of them, you store them. They are all prepared. It means that whenever you want to eat, you just bring them out. Either you warm or microwave, or you just defroze. Stuff like that. And it saves time, especially for throughout the week, if you're a type of person who has or runs a very busy schedule. So that's actually this meal prepping actually what saves you a lot of time, especially if you're a busy person. Now try preparing. You can do let's see how it goes. As usual, this is the physio. Moses Fitness Master. Do well to like this video and subscribe this channel. I'm Moses, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. If you have any challenge, you can drop in the comment section, and let's see how